Expect the unexpected. Stay tuned, traders. We'll talk about that next. G'day, traders. Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Nice sunny Friday morning in Perth. Fed announcement last night. Midterm elections earlier in the week. A lot of Brexit discussions happening. Interesting week in the markets. Choppy. I've found it quite challenging. Being in some good trades and then getting either stopped out at break even or with a small loss. Being up 40 pips and then having the market erratically spike with no relevant news or anything, and then just managing to exit that trade with a 20 pips roughly profit. When the markets are like that, one of the things that I often do is I getting really good at just when I'm in the market or when I'm trading at the market to remind myself of my approach. I've got my sheet on my desk, waiting for candle closes, the certain times of the day, looking for certain setups only, sticking to my best playbook setups, not getting caught up into any erratic whipsawing, which inevitably has turned out to be a lot of stop hunting. And when the markets are like that, expecting the unexpected is a good mindset. But number one, managing your risk, because anything, like Mark Douglas talks about this, anything is possible. And then also staying in your trades to manage them to their prospective targets or till you have a reason to exit the trade. When I see unexpected volatility and I don't know what's going on and I can't see a reason for it, I just exit the trade. Whether that was in the British pound and whether that was related to Brexit, there was some minor European news release, which I'm sure that they used as an excuse to run some stops. But at the end of the day, when the markets are like this is when it can chew into your account. It can chew into your mental capital. It can chew into your psychological capital. And, I always find that no matter how well you're prepared, the market will inevitably try to lure you into bad behavior. It will do a stop run and whip to the other side and make it look like they're going to do a sustained run. And meanwhile, that's a stop hunt too. And so you get a double stop hunt. And it's frustrating. And that's the sort of trading that, when you get whipped around like that and you're trying to trade every move in the market, you get beat up a bit. And then it's tough to come back the next day. And the next day, often you'll see an easy trend trade or a simple trade. And so I think it's important to remind yourself that anything is possible. Always manage your downside. Expect the unexpected. But, again, we talk about this in the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. If you haven't done so, build your playbook. Focus in on one or two really simple setups. Master them. Get really consistent at them. Learn to trade them bigger. Get better at them and keep increasing size. Yesterday I had an instant where they did a stop run on the British pound at the open. They reversed it, made it look like it was going to run and do a measured move. And I had this just about was tempted to go into the market. And then I stopped and I reminded myself, no, stop. I'd already reviewed my playbook earlier in the morning. It resembled nothing whatsoever about, or no valid reason whatsoever for me to enter into the market based on how I trade. And I stopped and I looked at, and I said, no, hold on a second. And I waited. And inevitably, it did turn out to be a double stop hunt. And there was a set of railroad tracks on the 15-minute chart, which is, for me, after a stop hunt, is a valid signal for me to be looking to now fight for the best price and have the tightest stop possible. And the market then started to move in the right direction. But even then, they threw a stop hunt in, an hour later. So it's important when the markets are like that, you remind yourself that anything is possible. you manage the downside, but also if you're in a trend or you're in a strong move, don't be afraid to hold on to that position and manage your trailing stop. Because sometimes when the markets are irrational like this, they will confound all your technical analysis. They'll confound all your fundamental, research, whatever that is. And the markets can do all kinds of things. And when you approach it with that mindset, you can obviously manage your downside and protect your capital, but you can also have asymmetrical risk reward. And when you're in a winning trade, hopefully extract a lot out of your winners and at the same time lose as little as possible on your losing trades. So keep getting better, traders. Every day there's a new lesson in the market. If you're paying attention, you're studying, you're listening, keep your journal, keep writing these things down, keep focused on a direction of constant progress, and may the markets go with you. Have a great trading week. Don't do anything silly before the weekend, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.
Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.